Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to JT Bear's Outdoor Adventures. Long time no post, I know, but you know, winter in Manitoba really limits your opportunities. Let's see if I can cut behind the shed here as it just got windy, so hopefully I've saved the mic some trauma. Today, I got a new toy to play with. I'm back here at the shooting shed, so of course I'm going to share it with you as I take it out of the box and, well, play with it. But first, you know, on kind of a sentimental note, there are, two reasons that I got this particular pellet gun. And the first is, yeah, purely sentimental. My best friend when I was growing up, like we're talking junior high, okay, back in 1980 something, and we'll just leave it there, had probably a much better version of this. Was, as we've experienced with a few of the pellet guns over the course of the last couple of years, the quality has really gone down since the 80s and 90s, but had one very much like this. Unfortunately, I lost him very young, and the lesson there: don't play with high power lines, okay? Just, if you're outdoors, leave the power lines alone, find a different tree. But today, yeah, we're playing with one of those. And the other reason is it's a pistol type pellet gun that doesn't require a CO2 cartridge and packs a pretty decent thump, at least the old one used to. So much like that Crosman Tiro I picked up, it is going to be an effective squirrel deterrent. Not necessarily going to kill them unless it's a headshot, but they get pretty cocky around here and they get pretty close. Surprised there's not one in the fence bed right now going, "What you doing?" Anyway, so let's take a look at I believe it's called the Crosman American Classic. Right away, package quality is nothing compared to what it used to be. But yes, Crosman American Classic claims 495 feet per second, variable pump air pistol, so I've got a little more options for how much oomph goes into this. Built in America, so yay, it didn't have to travel too terribly far. However, traveling home from the store in the trunk, I went to pick it up and the bottom piece separated, so they might want to look into their molding and such. Just put that receipt aside. Want to keep it in case there are any issues. Read the Tiro, we'll talk about that. Didn't keep my receipt for that. That's a problem, unfortunately. Crosman, if you're watching, feel free to contact me to resolve that problem. Anyway, the American Classic, I think looks better on this side. You can see the bolt anyway. This is pop here, bolt, single action, pretty decent, nice slide. And like I say, yeah, the one I remember from my youth was a lot of fun. So I've got the little woman out here with me today. She and I are going to take some cracks with this and yeah, fire away with it. It is 177 caliber, although I think they do make a 22 version of this. Don't quote me on that, just do your research, check online. Okay, so yeah, let's play. Alright, so as I was saying, this is a single bolt, one at a time. No clip, no magazine, no fancy pants fun stuff with this. Your pellet just drops right in. As with all pellet guns, make sure it's facing the correct direction. Slide it into place, lock it down. Now this is a variable pump, so once is going to give you your basic, but you can give it a few extras. Basically, if it's like the old one, you can do this until you can't. Make sure your safety is off, or since I'm not firing in that direction, I shouldn't even be doing it this way. It just demonstrates well for the camera. Make sure your safety is on as you point at something it's safe to shoot at. Okay, so that last shot you would have just seen was 7 pumps on this little guy, and it still didn't actually put a hole in that can. So now I am going to take it to as many pumps as I can put in there, and we'll just see. So that was 14, getting pretty tough to pump it. I haven't even oiled this thing, seriously, it's fresh out the package. That sounded solid. So on 14 pumps, which does get a little bit difficult, but like I said, I haven't even oiled anything yet. We did get penetration on one side of this can, as well as good follow through onto the other side. So it did make it out. I don't hear it rattling in there. Really, that's not bad. However, I do have a couple things to say about the gun in its newest form. From what I remember, the one that my buddy had kind of a wooden part here as compared to this very thin plastic. Now I find as you're charging the air cylinder in here, this really kind of starts to squeeze in between your fingers and it gets harder and harder, and we've got, that's a little loose. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, hopefully it is, but you can see the play there. I'm not thrilled about that. So I'm going to say right away this gun probably needs some basic maintenance right out the box. But all in all, a pretty close representation of what it used to be like back in the 80s and 90s.
How do I do the sights?
Well, the two in the back, and you want the one in the front in between them. Level up nice and even. Same as the iron sights on the pellet rifles, really.
And then pushing it for off.
And yeah, safety off. How many pumps did you give it?
2.
Okay.
I think I turned the safety on.
Then safety off.
Let me do this the other way. Oh. Oh, I got the bottom one.
Nice. Heard that whiz off into the distance.
It went over. But I hit something.
You did.
Not what I wanted, but I hit something.
How does it feel in the hand?
It's nice and weighted. I actually like the weight.
So as
Feels
compared
like
to
it's-
like the C11 or the Vigilante, on par, you like it more, you like it less?
It's okay so far.
All right, I figure it's safe to mention those. I believe they're the same product company.
One shot so far, so I'm not quite sure.
All right, so
Let's see if I can do this.
do you want to try and load it up and such?
Yeah, safety on. Oh, that's heavy, right? Okay. Which is why I feel like instinctively hanging it over. And then just push it in, right?
Yeah.
And I'm good to go. I gotta
Yeah.
pump it.
You do.
1, 2, 3,
Got to pump it up.
4. Pumped up.
4.
Yeah, 4.
All right, 4 it is. And panning to the cans.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
Turn the safety on again. Makes sense.
Suspense is killing me. There we go. Starting mid pump here. This is
4.
loaded. 4. Can you get to 14?
5, probably not.
Try. 6.
No.
6?
Yeah, 6 is
That's
good.
about the max you figure you can get it, or
Right now, yeah.
Right now, okay. Maybe with practice we'll buff you up a
Feeling
little bit.
little weak. I haven't picked one up in since last season, right? So.
True enough, true enough. Okay, so shooting at the cans.
Oh, I think that lodged into the back of it.
Huh. We'll find out.
Nice.
Over the rim and through the back. You gotta love that shooting at a downward angle. Why do I have the Boondock Saints in my head now? All right. So, fun, basic, fun. All right, so a female perspective, what do you think of this particular shooter? Recommend it for ladies, or is that a boy's toy?
It's not bad. It's I don't know. It'd be hot if it were smaller barreled for a little more girliness in it, but I mean, it's not bad. I've got good aim with it.
Well, you can get a little pink C11 if you want
I
to.
haven't missed yet.
See, that's nice.
It's easier than that one I don't like to shoot with because I don't like to cock it.
Which is a couple of them, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's where I'm at. 5. Oh, that's about it for me today.
6 again, or 5?
5 or 6, I don't know.
I don't know. You guys can count along and let me know in the comments below. And here we go.
Yeah.
Fun.
I'm a good shooter with this.
Yeah, you do seem to be
It
all right.
seems to be easy to sight up, easy to aim with. You didn't make any adjustments to the sights out of package, did you?
Nope, this is straight out of package. Haven't even oiled it.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I know, keyboard warriors. I haven't even oiled it.
It's nice. It's a nice weight. It feels like you're actually shooting something versus shooting a little toy. Feels nice in the hand.
So as a backyard plinker on a scale of, say, 1 to 5?
I'd give it a 4.
4?
You know,
All
you asked
right.
about the girliness of it, so.
Well, yeah, no, a
No,
woman's
I'm
opinion.
thinking pink sparkles. No, just kidding. But
There are C11s available in pink for you ladies with that taste, just so that you know.
But no, it's nice. I like it's a good addition to the collection. That way, we get to rotate and have fun with it all.
Indeed, indeed. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So I'd say my favorite features about this particular plinker would be the fact that it doesn't require a CO2 cartridge. The other two style of BB/pellet handguns that I have both require the CO2 cartridges. So if I was going to take a shot at an ornery squirrel, I got to then shoot out like 200 shots to not have wasted. And let's face it, I pride myself on hitting my target, so that's going to be 199 wasted, pointless shots. Whereas with this one, I pump it, and self-charging pneumatic is I think the way to go ultimately. I also like the fact that I don't have to worry about loading a magazine or a clip or whatever you want to call them when you're being picky about these things. Just one shot at a time. It's parents can feel comfortably safe letting their youngins use this as an example weapon, and it is a projectile that can do harm, therefore it is a weapon. Again, keyboard warriors, you have fun with that, but I'm just going to tell you all the same thing. Projectile, dangerous, weapon.
Wear your safety glasses.
Wear your safety glasses. It's all about intention, I know, but still. Anyway, purchased this on sale for I think $90 including tax, and all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I suspect we're going to get lots of hours of backyard shooting out of it. My average value equation is, am I going to get twice as many hours out of it as it cost me to earn it? And the answer is easily yes on this one. So I hope you have enjoyed this video on the Crosman American Classic, and by all means, feel free to leave your positive comments below. I will get back to them. Your negative comments will get deleted or possibly tweeted. If they're classic, I might do something useful with them, and I'll make you a star. But otherwise, yeah, thanks for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe for other random videos like this. And if you enjoyed this, there are plenty of other crossbow, bow, BB gun, pellet gun reviews on the channel. Just go surf back through the years. Lots to see. Take care, everybody.